Boop, 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 boop. Hello,
Hello.
friends.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome to the new type of things that we're going to be doing. We got a little burnout on the reaction
Yeah,
videos.
we're kind
You
of
know,
over
it was a
the
lot. It
reactions.
was a lot, and sometimes we just want to have chill chats with people.
And sometimes it's when you've got chronic illness as well. It's really hard to get revved up
Yeah,
to do 2 hours of being hype.
exactly. Let me just tell everyone that we're live. I
Oh yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Frankie and I are live chatting Coachella. That's right. We're going to Coachella today.
Talking about Coachella. Let's see.
But anyway, we watched the live stream of Coachella. First off, can I say I actually super love that Coachella does the live streams. Like that's really nice for us poor people who live far away and can't go to that sort of
Yes,
thing.
yes, it's
Hi,
nice.
Sarah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So first off, I think that's super cool that it was just free. You could just
Yeah.
watch it. Even if all the ones that I want to watch were very, very late at night for me and very, very early in the morning for you. So
For me, they
good
weren't though.
times. No, they weren't. They were good for you. They were
For me,
so
they
late for
were.
me.
For
I was
me, they
like,
were
let me
in the
die.
afternoon.
Let me. Ugh. Like the rose wasn't too bad. Because he was that was at I think 9 p.m. my time, but I was up at 2 a.m. I'm like, all right, ATs.
Yeah.
Old lady Natalia's here.
Oh,
Old
right.
lady
The 80s
Natalia's
is
here.
perfect for me. It was like 1:45 in the afternoon, and I was just like having some
Let's
lunch.
do
And
this.
I was shouting. My son, I just didn't realize I had the doors and windows open because I've dropped out of K-pop a little bit, but this has got my excitement and enthusiasm back for
Mm.
K-pop, and I was shouting. And the Hag chat
Was
went
going
off.
nuts.
Hag chat
I
was off. I was live tweeting.
I could not I was like, oh boo boo boo. I could not be too enthusiastic because it was 2 a.m. and I
That's
live in
right.
an apartment building. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know, but I listen, the first weekend uh I watched it as it was airing, and the second weekend I had an alarm set. The alarm went off and I turned it off and went back to sleep, and then I woke up 5 minutes after it ended and I was like, no no no, but then luckily you were still able to backtrack on the on the live stream and keep watching it. So it was fine. It was fine.
I'm
Um
just putting a little banner up.
all right, let's clackety clack 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 clack. So but first we're gonna talk, well Frankie's gonna mostly talk because I totally spaced. Yeah, Rewind was our friend. I totally spaced on the 88 Rising set. So Frankie, I watched
Well,
Jackson Wang's tech preview, but
all I saw of Jackson was actually his collab with BB.
oh, I
So
love BB
is
though.
that because I didn't even know Jackson was performing. So if anyone's got some more goss on Jackson, let us know. But he was so cute. My
Yeah.
God, he came out that he was very being a little bit
He's
demure. He
oh,
had his little beanie on with his little wings coming out of the side, and they were holding hands. They
cute.
were staring into each other's eyes. It was very nice, and the crowd was a
Mm.
big crowd.
Yeah, because I
And
feel
they
like it was the
were,
whole 88 Rising set was doing like a whole
yeah, that
thing.
they got right into it. It was very nice, very nice.
Mm. Yeah, the song. Yeah, I just came. I've been seeing the previews for it. Yeah. Um, I just remember my drama podcast mate Sky was like, "Oh, did you love that 88 Rising set?" And I was like, "Damn it, I forgot about
Yeah,
the
I couldn't keep
88
track of what
Rising
was going.
set."
Couldn't keep track.
But I did watch. He did like a tech preview video that was just basically like him and his dancers doing like the whole dance tech preview thing that's on YouTube that you can watch, and it was really good. Like it was, I'm sure it was an incredible vibe, but alas,
Mm.
ya girl missed it. Womp womp.
Damn, damn. Well, I missed. I had to watch replays of the Rose because I forgot. I didn't even realise they were on either. I was so focused on 80s, I forgot about everyone else.
But I watched the Rose both weekends. Okay, so the first weekend, I guess I gotta say, I love the change between their outfits the first weekend and the second weekend.
So which weekend did they have suits and not?
That was the first
shirts?
weekend, okay?
Oh, that's what I
saw. So
saw.
they come out wearing
Wow.
the most incredible suits you've ever seen. However, these suits, they were like covered in like pearls and like jewels. But I think like when the stylist was putting together these chef kisses of an outfit, they forgot one vital informational piece that they would need for that, and that is it takes place in the middle of the desert. So literally the sweat dripping off of these poor guys, and like they abandoned as the set progressed, the clothing was removed, you know, and then it's effing hot. And then the next weekend, they just came out in like billowy loose shirts and like, I was like,
I'll have to look. I have to watch because I didn't get to the end of the first week. But those, I mean, they were gorgeous and they all looked
unbelievable.
My God, they looked amazing. I really loved the videos they had going in the background as well. It was nice.
As a little funny aside, like my husband knows that I love the Rose, okay? But like he doesn't like stand behind me while I'm listening to things and being like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? And so, but I also listen to like a lot of like Western indie stuff. So when they started playing the song Back to Me, he was like, wait, that was the Rose? He's like, I thought that was just some random indie, like American indie band you listen to. The camera work for the Rose week 1 was incredible.
They had cameramen all over the stage.
Oh, they were going nuts on it. It was lovely. So, and it was funny watching that after like watching ATs the first week. So I was like, oh, so you do know how to use cameras.
Yeah.
Oh, you're aware at how cameras work.
Up in their face. And I loved it when for Red they did the whole they did it live, but they had them in red and sort of swirly, and the crowd went off. Red went off. So
I think that like they're like, since it's a festival, I feel like there was a lot of people who like were very unfamiliar with the Rose, but it's like it's a festival, so you go listen to who's ever playing. And I feel like they really did really good crowd work. Like they fit
right in. They fit right into a festival vibe.
Yeah, I was saying like they were a really good choice for a festival like that because like they know how to like work a crowd like that, and
outdoors during the day. It actually it really suited them.
It was like right at sunset, and I was like, this is
the palm
so
trees.
Good.
If they went on this angle, you could see the palm trees and stuff like that.
They were made for a festival like Coachella, and like their set choice, like this, like the songs they picked were absolutely perfect. Like they were they were vibing. They were like really, you know, just absolutely.
Hey, Kirsty. Oh, hello.
Sorry, my internet went out for a second there. Everything froze for me.
I didn't know if it was you or me.
No, it was me. It was me. But anyway, they were like, just absolutely fantastic live. I really hope that one time I will get to go actually see them live. But like, listen, I have no immune system and no one ever visits. So, but it was such a good set, and like the second week was just as good as the first week. Like they didn't lose momentum.
I need to see that because I love billowy shirts. I love billowy shirts.
Well, listen, some of the I was actually like sort of laughing because the first week Hajun came out, like the drummer Hajun came out in the full like jacket and stuff, and he abandoned it and was shirtless because I was like, this man would die wearing like in this heat. But the second week he came out in like a very like just like an open loose like Hawaiian shirt type thing, and I was like, oh, like maybe he'll keep it on. No, he abandoned it too. He's like, nah, nips out, nips to the wind. That's what we're doing. It was. I'm trying to get pictures.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I also was laughing.
I'll keep it to myself.
I was also laughing at Woo-sung coming out wearing his own merch. Chef, like same king, same. I too would have come out wearing
That's funny.
my own band's branded trucker hat. If like, I absolutely.
Why not? Why not?
I really liked like the flag stuff. That was really fun. I just thought it was a great set all around. Like the Rose really killed it.
Yeah, it just seemed like everyone was enjoying themselves outside.
Yeah. Now, yeah, he got that bod after enlistment. That's right. He was like, listen, all them were getting a little sexy on stage, and that's cool. It's Coachella. Go nuts, you know. Hey, Mike, welcome. So, but I think probably what everyone's here to listen to us talk about.
And someone who I'm actually scared, when I think about enlistment, it makes me sad, but also scared. Because I don't know what these boys will be like when they come back after enlistment.
But that's a ways off, so we don't have to worry about it right now.
Well, I am worrying. Right.
But, we're here to talk, like, the ATs thing. So, week 1 ATs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First off, great show. Okay, we love ATs. But were the camera people drunk week 1?
Yeah.
Like, what was going on? Did all the pot smoke get
the producer,
to them?
whoever was pushing them buttons up there, because someone didn't know what they were doing.
It like, listen, I saw like all the memes. It's like, oh, we thought like the music show cameramen were like, we didn't know, we were unaware of your game. Like we didn't know. We didn't know how lucky we were for your insane camera work like on these.
They were either so close up or back about 100 meters, 200 meters.
And it's like they forgot to set up like all the cameras that every other stage had.
Yeah.
Or it's like all of the cameramen who normally would do like the tracking, like the tracking cameras and like the onstage cameras were all on break.
Oh.
So he said there was stop doing comments. It's my job. I feel like perhaps that was him being kind to the production people.
I feel like there was a malfunction with the actual people.
Yeah,
that they didn't know what they were doing.
Because it was just so questionable, and it wasn't like it got better.
It's like there was no discussion beforehand, and you know even the lighting when they did what they do with the lighting. Was it Django or something? I can't remember.
Yeah,
but when they had the bar set up. The spotlights weren't on anyone at one point. You couldn't even see what they were doing. There was no spotlights, so they didn't know who was singing and where they needed to be. The dancers were hardly lighting up the dancers. They don't realize we want dancers.
Yeah, it's a production. I think perhaps like there was like some sort of just something lost somewhere where they don't realize that it's not just singers performing. This is actually a whole production, even though they should have from the tech setup, like they do a tech blocking, so it was very bizarre.
Christine actually said in the chat, it's like a Broadway production, it's a show. It's not just a
that's actually how I explained K-pop to my mom, like why I love K-pop performance. I'm like imagine like a Broadway musical. That's what we're getting. It was bizarre. It was like, listen, somebody dropped the ball somewhere on week 1. And then, so I was really worried when I went, because it was ATs first, and then the Rose was, so ATs was Friday night, and then the Rose was on Sunday. And I was like worried. I was like, man, like how bad is this camera going to be for the Rose?
Yeah.
And then when it was unbelievably good, I was just like, oh, so this was just personal? Like what? Like I don't understand.
Someone dropped the ball. I don't know.
Because there were but luckily, week 2,
wow,
that was some killer camera work second week.
Much better. Mid-range, lots of good mid-range.
Yeah, they managed. Like I feel like they probably heard the criticisms from week 1 and were like, we don't want to mess that there's another week. Like we can't deal with the on, like we can't keep getting clowned on Twitter, you know what I mean? But I will say, like from outfit wise, I liked week 1's outfits way better than week 2. It's not that they were bad. It's just I found they had more personality. The week 1 ones, like they had the fringe and they had, it was,
Well, but there's a couple of things. couple of things I like. It was a bit of
it was a bit of a mixed bag, right?
And because I really liked Yuno's outfit.
Yeah,
because it was a real Peaky Blinders. It was real turn of the century, or turn of the century before my century. It was real Peaky Blinders waistcoat, 3-piece sort of, and the long
the long
glove,
the
vet glove.
I'm not saying I disliked week 2.
Woo!
I'm just saying I liked week 1, but it's a personal thing, It's a personal thing.
I think San was the same in.
He was very similar. Like, it was titties out,
Mingy had dress pants on for actually the first week, and then he had jeans on for the second week.
Yeah. I gotta talk about Mingy in week 2. Where was he keeping all of those different glasses? Yeah. Because every song he had a different pair of glasses on, and I'm like, where are you hiding all these glasses? Why are there so many new glasses? He was like a fucking, Dora the Explorer's backpack, but all of a sudden it was glasses, like some sort of bag of holding.
Yeah, his chest was out week
one,
and riding on his chest. Oh, there was so much chest. And San, I'll just show my little, week 2 though, when San took off and it was taking, and it's this was even worse than shirtless. But
somehow
this is Sarah,
more
this is
dirty.
Courtesy of Sarah. Thanks very much. Sarah tagged me in this one. Thanks very much. That was for me.
Very questionable, but in a good way, But I will say, with the good camera work week 2, what a great show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, it wasn't without disaster. So remember when Wonderland drama.
Yeah.
So the first week, poor old Jongo got wrapped up in the flag. And did you see the video of him at practice? Did you
just give it up,
singing through the flag? And the second week, Mingy jumps in the air and lands on his
lands, and then but what I loved about that, what was the comment I saw the video where it's like, Jongo said, Mingy, this ain't about you, because Jongo just keeps walking with that flag singing, and Mingy's crawling away,
oh man,
A+.
That was so funny.
A+.
So funny.
I feel like this is my thing about my one thing is I feel like Coachella, the crowd of Coachella, the 18 crowd would have appreciated this, but the general crowd at Coachella who have no idea who ATs are, I feel like the Kraken and the sword, they didn't get the majesty of it. They didn't know the history. They didn't know the lore. So they're confused as to why this man is screaming with a sword. They don't understand why they're playing Dvorak. They don't know. So they're like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why does he have a sword? I'm like, listen, they're pirates. I don't know how to explain to you that they're cyber pirate. Cowboy freedom fighters, okay? I don't there's so much lore that you're missing. But this Jongo was not gonna rate character. Austin, come on, man. We talked about titties. Come on.
Look, they were out.
They were out. Several times.
I'll tell you who really enjoyed Coachella. It was Yu Young.
He was killing it. He was having
could not get the smile off his face either. He was could barely sing. He was smiling so much.
Yeah. And you know what? I must say, with the improved camera work, it was incredible, but not great for Coachella.
Maybe that was for the 18.
It was for the 18. With the camera work, when they finally figured out, oh wait, he shakes his ass, tilt down, tilt back up. I was like, you knew. Listen, that cameraman was like, yes, listen, that cameraman was like, you're not gonna catch me slipping on week 2 weeks, a second week, okay? I'ma do it perfectly.
Yeah.
Don't even start.
Oh, man, I really need to watch it again after this.
It was great. It was such a good set. It was really just absolutely. It seemed like it was a lot of fun for the audience, and Yes. Oh, on your expert investigation, you're completely like you're in it for the facts only.
Yeah, and the fashion. That's it.
That's it.
That vest was. Let's just go back to.
All right, you horny people. We're here to talk about artistry, and y'all are just like, look at this little Dorito chip.
Is it Wonderland? I think it must be Wonderland.
Yeah,
Young Smile, beautiful. He's such a happy fellow.
But no, I thought it was just an absolutely fantastic little set. Like, and it was a great show.
Yeah. And
I really hope I get tickets to their Toronto show. So.
Yeah, and I really hope I get to see them again one day, since I haven't seen them since 2019, before the pandemic.
Well, I had
maybe
tickets
for my 60th next year.
Yeah, I had tickets to their show in 2020, so.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go to Korea. I was going to try to get to Korea for their, concerts, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. So, like Austin Likely's story. I know your game. I know what you're about.
Look, Austin, you've slacked off a bit on the 80s reactions. I think there's a few more you've.
Yes, we're sending out like the blessings to those in North America hoping to get tickets.
Now, speaking, I did slightly off track. I did mention their Road to Kingdom, or their Road to Kingdom performance. Was it Road to Kingdom or Kingdom? God,
Kingdom Legendary War.
Kingdom. Thank you. There's another Kingdom's coming back. Road to Kingdom's coming back.
I can't do this anymore.
No, you can, because I'm trying to talk Lucy and Natalia into doing debrief, like the old weekly Road to Kingdom debrief.
Do I have it in me?
Come on.
Listen.
If you'd like us to do, just let us know in the chat if you'd like us to do that. Debrief.
Kingdom Legendary War, it was like not really a competition. It was like a competition, but like no one was competing. But don't they get eliminated on Road to Kingdom?
Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Kirsty or Sarah might want to come on.
Listen, for the content, I'll do it. For the content, I'll do it. But like,
yeah, I didn't watch it either, because I don't like. That's why I don't like those shows, because they get eliminated. But I watch.
It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad for them. I don't like seeing people sad.
Shit, I hate it too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. See,
I forgot they get eliminated.
Anyway, this was just a little chat we wanted to have about Coachella and how much we enjoyed it.
I'm just going to do more of these because, as you said,
a little bit more. But
we're overreactions, quite frankly.
It'll just be you mad. Yeah, that would be us every week, just mad at Kingdom. It's every week. We will be streaming again Monday night at 8 p.m. EST.
Yes.
So an hour earlier than this stream. We have a new streaming segment that we're doing.
Yeah.
Which is Tea Time.
Tea Time.
Because I, like the rest of you, have been just absolutely on the edge of my seat watching this Hybe situation unfold. So that's what we're going to be chatting about. So bring your best takes, okay? But keep them respectful, all right? Keep them within the realm of reality here, all right? And that's what we're going to be doing on Monday night when Lucy's going to join us.
If I wake up that early, but I think.
And if she doesn't, it'll just be Lucy and I. Yeah. So like, just maybe if you're unaware of the situation, maybe read up a bit, because I think the tea's going to be piping hot. I've been reading so much.
Well, I know nothing, so I'm expecting you to actually explain it to me.
Yes. Oh, listen, when I tell you, Kirsty, it's the most complicated shit you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, you can get the rake out with me, because I'm just,
I've been, a shaman was involved at some point. Espa got pulled in there for no reason. It's going to be a good time. Lucy and I have been keeping up with every bit of news. So we will be doing that. We're going to be like multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitter and Twitch from now on for these, but the replays will always be on YouTube, so you can come and watch our replays whenever we do. Anyway, we also just posted a reaction to ZB1's new thing, if you want to check that out. Anyway, we will see you later. Bye.